Today we'll be heading out from Edinburgh Airport, Scotland, flying out to London Heathrow. We will be taking British Airways, and the plane that we will be flying today is the wonderful A320. Yes, as you can see, it's a beautiful plane. We love it, and we chose British Airways for you guys. So sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour 25 minutes. If you are taking train, that will be over 4 hours. That's quite a long journey. If you want to enjoy life and feel a bit more appreciative, you can always take the bus, which will take a grueling 10 hours. Let's not do that. Let's just go back to flying because this is a flying video. And let's enjoy some flying. As you guys are probably asking, why are you taking British Airways when it's a 1 hour flight? Slightly over an hour. Why don't you just do EasyJet or Ryanair UK? Well, the answer is I love British Airways, and yes, I do know it's a bit of a premium to fly for that kind of short distance, which is about 533 kilometers. It's about 338 or 388 miles. Can't remember the exact distance, but yeah. So it's going to cost you quite a bit, but not that much. Maybe about twice the plane ticket of a budget flight. But I think British Airways is quite cool. Did you know that they were in 2013, they were the first to purchase the A380 and 787 Dreamliner? Of course, I'm sure you already know that. More importantly, I think they are one of the few airlines in the world that have a very long legacy, dating back decades. Back then, they were considered to be the best airline in the world at one point. British Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Air France. They are the one of 3 airlines to ever purchase a Concorde. So I guess in this video on my channel, we will be doing more covering on these few airlines, including maybe Lufthansa and Delta. Or if you guys like to see, maybe I'll do Japan Airlines, ANA, what other airlines have we seen? Korean Air, Air Asia, video on Air Asia in the shorts. I also will be covering some other planes in this on this channel. I'll be taking a look at the B2, A10, F18, and Darkstar. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out the flight plan yet, but I'm going to be doing that real soon. So if you guys have any suggestions on missions or schedules for any commercial airliners, leave it down in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to like the video and did you like the flight? Do you like the plane? It's like, hey, can you do a 777 or can you do a 787? I really like this airline, but I don't see so much of it. Sure, no problem. Why not? Yeah, if there's an airport that you like to see, like Changi Airport or LAX or JFK, let me know. Or Sydney or Melbourne Airport, leave it down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to fly a flight, and I will leave your name down below. I'm thinking of starting a Discord channel. If you guys think that that's a good idea, let me know. I'm still having my qualms about being active on it. I'm not too sure what I could be sharing or should be sharing or to help you guys. But if there is a need for it, let me know. If there's something that you guys want to see, hit me up, and I'll see what I can do about it. So what will we be covering on this channel? We'll be most likely covering 3 things. One, we'll be covering airplanes. We'll be going through the different models, the different airlines that fly the aircraft. So that will be the main aim for this channel. I personally think it's going to be around the 747, the 320, and the Concorde. So those will be my 3 go-to planes in the future. Of course, I'll do 787 and 777 and the A380, but we'll see what airlines we'll be covering for those, because I think for the 777, 787, and the A380, you have airlines like Qatar, Etihad, Emirates. Let me know and I will fly those, and include your name below when I actually post the video. Give me your thoughts. Send me your thoughts whether I should be starting a Discord and share information. One of the few things that people like to talk about is travel issues. How can I travel easy? Or if I'm taking a long haul flight, what should I do? My advice is do not disturb the cabin crew. Be nice to them and they will be nice to you. Have good socks because it can get quite cold sometimes, and you don't want your feet all cramped up inside your shoes. You want to relax a bit, but you still want to keep them warm. It is cold up there, so that's what I recommend. 3, have some water nearby always in case you get thirsty. You won't have to bother the crew. The crew doesn't have to worry about you. If you're nice to them and be polite, they'll be nice to you and you have a pleasant flight. The other thing is pilot license. So I will be taking my pilot license, and if you want, I can share some information that I will be getting along the way. There will be a few phases: the private pilot license, the commercial private license, the multi-pilot license, and the ATPL airline transport pilot license. Hopefully, I can get the PPL, but anything above CPL or to fly on a real jetliner, I hope one day I do. Let's keep my fingers crossed from now to then. Maybe one day I'll be able to fly. Hey, British Airways, if you come across this video, I would really love to fly a plane. So if I don't get to be a pilot on your airline, maybe I can come work with you guys. Maybe we can work something out. I will be covering a lot more on British Airways in my channel because I've grown to love British Airways, and I'll be covering the Concorde. It's between Air France and British Airways, but I'll pick British Airways. I really hope that I can get the old logo on the Concorde, but if we can't, then I guess we'll be using the new one. I hope there's a livery on it, and Microsoft, if you guys, the development team, if you guys actually have the old logo, please let me know, or please post it, or have a discount. Don't make it too costly. I just want to share flying. It's a lovely plane. Everything looks great. What will we be seeing in this video? We'll be setting up markers to show you takeoff, ascending, wheels up, give you a beautiful look at the skyline, and what's it like above the clouds, how the experience is every time we are flying. I know some people don't really fly or have a phobia of flying, so maybe this will help to cure the fears that they have and let them see just how beautiful and safe. It's one of the safest way to travel, by the way. Statistically speaking, of course. As Superman would have said it in his Superman movies. Statistically, it's still the safest way to travel. Once again, if you guys happen to just join the channel, this is British Airways A320 heading out from Edinburgh, Scotland to London Heathrow. Yep, my name is Fabian, and I'm glad that you could watch or join my channel. So yeah, you guys just stay around, and if there's anything that you need or that you want to see in the future, let me know. Leave it in the comments below, or just let me know if you want me to start a Discord channel. I would be happy to start one, though of course I still have content that I'll be coming up with. Still figuring that part out. But if you want, let me know. The game is called Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you can tell, it's basically a simulator for aviation enthusiasts who love flying like me. And you can basically fly all the planes that you want that they have. They have many, many different types of planes. You have your general aviation aircraft, you have your prop planes, you have your jetliners, you have your military aircraft, and you have your helicopters. So there's a pretty good range. You even have the old aircraft, the DC-6. Let's see. We have commercial airliners. We have military aircraft like the F-18, the A-10, Thunderbolt. Can't believe I said that. Yeah, so you have commercial liners like the 747, the A320, the A380 was what I was meant to say, and the 777 and the 787 Dreamliners, and of course not forgetting the Airbus A350. So if you're a fan of British Airways, I'm pretty sure you know. Now as I just recall, there is an old Lockheed 1011 TriStar. And that, I must say, has got to be one of the most iconic planes of British Airways, apart from the Concorde and the 747. So perhaps I will find that and I will fly one, and I'll just let you guys come and join in and just take a look. Okay, so we will be descending now. We are heading out. We are approaching London. As you can see, it's wonderful weather. Slightly foggy. That's your everyday London weather. You can hardly see Buckingham Palace or the Tower Bridge or Wembley Stadium as you approach, but it's still a wonderful place to be. Like the video, of course, so that I can get more viewership, and subscribing, of course, helps. Things that maybe beginner tips or any pilot advice or any travel tips or what. I'll be packaging some stuff along the way. So if there's a need or something that you want to see, like I guess we'll just cover three areas. One, travel stuff. So it's like budget. What should you carry? What should you bring? Where should you go? What should you do? What must you have? Universal adapters. Two would be airlines. What airlines do you travel? Where do you travel to? Short haul, long haul. What is it that's nice? Three, pilot stuff. How do I take a pilot license? Is it fun to fly, Fabian? Should I do general aviation or not? Yeah, just some basic stuff, and if there's anything else, we'll work it out from there. Of course, I hope that you guys can support my channel. This is something that I look forward to be doing a lot in the future. If there's collaboration that you want to do, you want to see, let's make it happen. Just reach out and I will be doing what I can. All the landings here are done by me, so I tend to land using the cockpit view. So I'm still learning how to line it up. I'm the captain of my ship or plane. Yeah. So do forgive the bouncy landing. Oh, look at that. Another wonderful plane passing by. That's cool. So I'll give you another viewpoint so that you can at least have something. If you guys want to see more landings from my flights, just let me know in the comments below. I see that most of you guys like to view landings, especially from certain angles, from the cockpit view, from the landing gear view, from the wingtip view. If there's something that you'd like to see or a particular destination that you'd like me to fly, or something, a coastline that you want me to cover, yeah, just let me know and I'll see what it is that I can do. Some people doing long flights over the ocean, going to Antarctica, but can be quite boring flying over the ocean. But if you guys want to see that, sure, why not, right? Once again, before anything, like and subscribe please to the channel. Would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my video. If there is something that you like, or a particular airline that you want me to fly, that's like a 787 Japan Airlines or a 777 Qatar Airlines or an A380 Emirates flight that you want to see happening from like I don't know, LAX to JFK or from London, New York, I will definitely be covering a British Airways Concorde from London to New York sometime soon. I'm not sure when. There's definitely one flight that I'll be covering. Also, regarding that, there is a new Boom Concorde that might be coming back into service. I really can't wait for that to be a reality. Hopefully, we can have something to look at. They retired the Concorde, so I'm really hoping that we will have a supersonic jet that we can travel from one destination to the other, and who knows, maybe one day travel to the moon, or maybe just into low orbit. Yeah, I wonder how that's coming along with what's his name, Richard Branson, and is it Elon Musk? I'm not sure. Travel to space. Hopefully one day that becomes a reality. We are taxiing to our gate. Thank you so much for watching all this. I'm very happy that you stayed all the way. So if you leave your name below, maybe I will hit you up. And if there's a flight that you want to see, just put it right next to it. And I will look into having that flight. This is me. The plane is turning really slowly, but of course I want you to enjoy every single moment of it. He's moving so slow. I'm not sure why, but it is cool. This is British Airways, and lovely flight, lovely trip, lovely to have you guys on board.